construct a legend, we begin by redefining the Earth itself, establishing a digital grid across 1,000 acres of ancient sand.
Our first challenge is the removal of 3 million cubic tons of surface debris to reach the stable bedrock beneath.
Logistical mastery is the heartbeat of the site, with a truck departing every 45 seconds to keep the excavation pace unrelenting. Geotechnical engineers analyze the bedrock density to ensure the ground can support the concentrated weight of the Sphinx's head.
Controlled demolition carves out the subterranean atrium, the hidden heart of the future resort.
Every square inch of the foundation site must be surgically cleaned to allow for a perfect bond between the earth and our concrete. We are anchoring this monument with 60 deep well piles, ensuring the resort remains immobile against the shifting desert currents. Friction is the enemy of progress, requiring constant maintenance of our heavy boring equipment.
These steel skeletons provide the tensile strength required to prevent the structure from settling unevenly.
Subsurface casting creates a subterranean forest of concrete, locking the site into the continental plate.
With the pit fully cleared, the true scale of the Sphinx Monument Resort is finally visible to the naked eye.
Precision at the base level is non-negotiable for the structural integrity of the rising monument. The skyward expansion begins with the assembly of 4 heavy-lift tower cranes, the primary tools of our vertical ascent.
Each bolt is tensioned to withstand the fierce wind loads of the Saharan plateau. These mechanical giants will soon orchestrate the movement of over 1 million tons of stone and steel. Total cleanliness is the final step before we begin the primary foundation pour.
We seal the structure against rising dampness and groundwater, preserving the internal luxury suites for centuries. Specialized steelworkers begin weaving the most dense rebar mesh ever attempted in this region.
Over 12,000 tons of reinforced steel will act as the muscle within our concrete bone. Every junction is manually verified, ensuring the internal skeleton is perfectly rigid. We prepare for a 72-hour continuous pour, a feat of logistical endurance. The chemistry of the mix is adjusted in real time to prevent premature curing in the desert heat.
The foundation phase transitions into a 24-hour operation, defying the darkness to meet the schedule.
Consolidation is key to creating a monolithic slab that can withstand the weight of the Sphinx's chest. With the foundation cured, the stage is set for the rise of the ancient wonder's modern successor. We begin shaping the exterior skin of the resort, using Tura limestone sourced from the same quarries as the ancients.
The resort's rooms are prefabricated off-site for maximum quality control and rapid assembly.
Precision at the millimeter scale is maintained through satellite-linked guidance systems. These custom-engineered forms will define the primary silhouette of the monument's forward-reaching limbs.
Even the decorative features of the Sphinx serve a functional purpose, housing the resort's complex mechanical systems.
This vertical spine will house the high-speed lifts that transport guests to the observation deck in the Sphinx's head.
Every surface is refined to allow for the future installation of the limestone cladding.
To create the massive open spaces of the resort's interior, we employ heavy-span structural steel. High-altitude assembly requires nerves of steel and perfect coordination between the ground and the sky.
The engineering footprint is now complete, providing the rigid platform needed for the vertical rise.
Each weld is X-rayed to ensure it can withstand the seismic forces of the region.
A complex jigsaw puzzle of 10,000 unique stones begins to arrive from the masonry yard.
Modern suction technology allows for the rapid and safe installation of heavy stone cladding. The transition from gray concrete to golden stone marks the monument's aesthetic birth. Chemical anchoring ensures that the exterior skin will remain bonded through centuries of desert storms.
Behind the ancient facade, a nervous system of modern technology is being woven into the structure.
Keeping a desert resort at a constant 22 degrees requires immense industrial cooling power. These tiered balconies are designed to offer every guest a perfect view of the Great Pyramids.
Total connectivity is integrated into the very stone of the monument.
The vertical scaffolding provides the platform for the artists and stonemasons to carve the finer details.
Robotic precision allows us to replicate the eroded texture of the original monument with haunting accuracy.
These organic curves are achieved through complex architectural geometry and custom-bent steel.
Constant mobility across the vertical plane is essential for the finishing crews.
The massing of the Sphinx is now unmistakable, a giant of stone and steel rising from the sand.
With the torso topped out, we prepare for the most difficult feat, the construction of the Great Head.
To build the head, we bring in the Titan crane, capable of lifting 80-ton stone blocks to the highest point.
The neck is a critical failure point, requiring post-tensioning to support the massive cantilever of the jaw.
These steel segments form the structural ribs that will support the resort's observation deck. Every connection in the head must be redundant, ensuring absolute safety for the guests within. We are literally building a face out of industrial steel, creating the topology for the final stone skin. The expression of the Sphinx is captured in massive blocks of stone, carved to within a hair's breadth of the original. The scale of the face is so immense that a single nostril could house a full-sized car. We use LiDAR technology to ensure the face matches the digital model perfectly. These windows will provide guests with the most exclusive views in the world.
Engineering a vertical transport system within an organic shape presents a unique mechanical challenge.
The regal colors of the Pharaoh begin to shine under the Egyptian sun.
Even the symbolic ornaments are engineered with internal structural supports to resist high-altitude winds.
Modern royalty will arrive by air, landing directly atop the ancient icon.
Delivering water to the heights of the monument requires industrial-grade pump stations located in the base. The interior of the head is transformed into the world's most opulent sky lounge. Human artistry finishes what the machines started, giving the stone its soul. The face of the Sphinx finally looks out over the plateau once more, a giant reborn. As the structure stabilizes, we begin the delicate process of removing our mechanical aids. We are installing 3 miles of fiber optic lighting to turn the monument into a beacon at night. The transition from heavy construction to fine finishing is now in full swing.
The entrance experience is designed to mirror the monumental scale of the pyramids themselves.
We are moving entire ecosystems to turn this desert site into a luxury oasis.
Water returns to the Sphinx's feet, creating a reflection pool that spans the width of the resort.
The sound of flowing water will provide a sensory escape from the desert heat.
The rise is complete. The monument is now a functional,
habitable masterpiece. The industrial machines make way for the fleet of luxury vehicles.
These doors act as a portal between the ancient world outside and the modern world within.
Every hidden technology is checked and cleaned for the grand opening. We use ancient solar principles enhanced by modern optics to illuminate the interior. The interiors are a celebration of local craft and global luxury. Fire and light define the nighttime silhouette of the resort.
Security is seamless and invisible, providing total peace of mind for the world's elite.
The resort is now officially accessible to the global travelers of the sky.
The emerald green of the lawn provides a striking contrast to the golden stone. The human element is the final piece of the puzzle, ready to bring the stone to life. We celebrate the intersection of history and hospitality. The architectural flow is designed to be as awe-inspiring as the monument itself. Powerful searchlights can project the Sphinx's gaze into the night sky for 50 miles.
Deep within the bedrock, we've created a sanctuary of ancient healing.
The journey to the top is a smooth, silent ascent through the heart of the legend. This is the view that monarchs and pharaohs once claimed as their own. A new brand of wonder is established. The desert is no longer a void, but a destination. Peace and tranquility are the final products of our industrial labor.
The monument captures the light exactly as its predecessor did 4 millennia ago.
We have built a bridge between the earth and the heavens. The monument is no longer an empty shell, but a living, breathing city of light. The engineering journey concludes, and the legacy begins. We celebrate the birth of a new, ancient wonder. The Sphinx Monument Resort, where the ingenuity of the future honors the majesty of the past.